demişler.
South Korea reports seizing thousands of smuggled drug capsules containing an unusual added ingredient, the powdered flesh from dead babies. Some people believe they can cure disease. The Korea Customs Service says they were made in northeastern China from babies whose bodies were chopped into small pieces and dried on stoves before being turned into powder. But they wouldn't say where they believe the babies came from or exactly who made the capsules, citing possible diplomatic friction with Beijing. The contents, though, were identified by scientific testing.
When we analysed it, the powdered material sequence is better than a 99.7% match with a human DNA sequence.
No one's been reported ill from ingesting them, but scientist Shin Woo-gi warns they have the potential to be dangerous.
We also see superbacteria and other germs and viruses harmful to a person if consumed.
Some of the capsules were carried in luggage, others were sent by international mail. The smugglers told customs officials they believed the capsules were ordinary stamina boosters and didn't know the manufacturing process. One official said no one's been punished, but a customs clearance director at Incheon Airport warned consumers should be careful about health food supplements where the ingredients aren't clearly marked. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.
Interdimensional portal opens in Swiss skies, sparking speculation. The strange thing is that this interdimensional portal has been seen above the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland. During the severe storm, an extraordinary phenomenon occurred at the LHC. Witnesses reported seeing a strange disturbance in the sky above the facility, characterized by swirling energy and fluctuations in the surrounding atmosphere. As the storm intensified, an interdimensional portal materialized directly above the collider, captivating onlookers with its mesmerizing appearance. The appearance of the strange portal has sparked speculation and debate among scientists and witnesses about its origins and purpose. While some believe it to be a naturally occurring phenomenon, others suggest it could be an attempt by extraterrestrial beings to make contact with Earth. I have never seen anything like this before. It looked like some kind of gateway to another dimension above our region, said the witness. It makes you wonder if intelligent life from elsewhere in the universe could be trying to reach us this way. The LHC, located at CERN in Switzerland, is the world's largest and most powerful particle collider. Its primary objective is to study the fundamental particles and forces that make up the universe. The LHC operates by accelerating particles to near-light speeds and colliding them, creating conditions similar to those that existed shortly after the Big Bang. The opening of an interdimensional portal above the LHC has profound implications for the field of theoretical physics. While the exact nature of interdimensional travel remains largely speculative, this event suggests a potential breakthrough in our understanding of the fabric of reality. It opens up new avenues for research into advanced theories such as string theory, parallel universes, and extra dimensions. The opening of an interdimensional portal above the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland during a storm represents an extraordinary scientific event with profound implications for our understanding of the universe. This incident has spurred collaborative research efforts and has ignited public interest in the frontiers of theoretical physics. As scientists continue to analyze the data collected during this event, further insights into the nature of our reality and the possibility of interdimensional travel may emerge, propelling humanity into a new era of scientific exploration. Some theorists speculate that particles from a powerful energy source may have punctured our space-time continuum, opening a doorway between dimensions. Others believe advanced alien civilizations may have the technology to manipulate space-time and create passages to travel immense distances. If this was an artificial portal, it would suggest that other intelligent beings have found a way to traverse vast distances, using advanced technology we have not yet discovered, said one expert, a physicist studying the phenomenon. This event could change our understanding of interdimensional travel. While the brief appearance of the portal has left more questions than answers, it has sparked renewed public interest in the possibility of communicating with extraterrestrial intelligence. Further study of the event may reveal more clues about the origin of the mysterious vortex and its purpose. For now, the Switzerland portal remains an intriguing cosmic mystery. The opening of an interdimensional portal at the LHC has garnered significant public attention and media coverage. The incident has sparked widespread fascination and speculation about the possibilities it presents. While some have expressed excitement about the potential for interdimensional travel and the exploration of parallel universes, others have raised concerns about the potential risks and the ethical implications associated with meddling in uncharted realms.
We were so concerned about what was happening in Maui.
You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that you somehow managed to hire a private firefighting team to protect your land before the fires started. You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that instead of taking some of that land and housing even a small portion of those displaced people, you've hired a private security team to keep them off your land. You're so concerned about Maui that you simply haven't had time to denounce any of the shady real estate deals which are robbing people of everything they have, you know, like the ones you were involved in that helped you acquire that land for pennies on the dollar of what it was actually worth. You're so concerned about Maui that instead of taking what would amount to a year's salary for you and 4 or 5 of your billionaire friends, which could be used to rebuild the entire place in a matter of months, you're jumping on social media and asking the American public, most of whom can't afford to pay their rent right now, to do it for you. You're so concerned about Maui that it's more important that you get social media points than that you help.
We were so concerned about what was happening.
floating everywhere.
So I came downstairs and all of the guts of my watermelon was all over my table, as you can see here. So I guess overnight my watermelon exploded, combusted, and I'm not sure why. So here it is again. The inside looks crazy. It really looks like it is a man-made watermelon. It doesn't look like a natural, intricately grown watermelon. However, I'm just baffled and I'm not really sure if I want to eat watermelons ever again.
What the actual FCK is going on with our watermelon? Hank Green. It smells so bad.
The second watermelon from Kroger that's been doing this. Oh, that's what it pops. From Kroger.
I cannot make this up. I heard a whistling sound in the pantry, and then my watermelon exploded like A. Stop eating GMO food.
Nah, hell no. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh, yo, he about to make a smiley face. Nah. He about to make a fucking smiley face. With the chemtrails. He said, fuck you guys. Nah. Let's see if it's a smiley face or a sad face. Yo! Yo, we want to bet 5 to see which one it is. Look, he's going down. Yo, oh, he's going for the smile. He's going to ride with this shit. He's going with the smile. Nah, bro. Let's go! Yo, that's fucking lit! Yo, that's lit! That's the most fire shit I've ever seen. Fire!
Welcome to the wonderful world of blood donation. Around the world, giving blood is seen as a symbol of generosity, one of the noblest acts in modern society. But the reality is different altogether.
Healthcare is the perfect money-making industry. Our willingness to pay for available therapies, basically, especially for our loved ones, knows no bounds.
At the heart of this business, plasma, a yellow liquid rich in proteins. It's the main component of blood. It's more expensive than oil.
C'est l'exploitation de l'homme par l'homme. Le terme qui est utilisé par certains, c'est le nouveau cannibalisme. Est-ce qu'on accepte au prix d'un marchandage ce système qui permet à un individu riche de profiter du pauvre?
It almost killed me, so I don't want to do that no more.
We decided to explore a little-known area within the health industry, the blood trade. Our investigation took us to France, Germany, and the U.S.
They don't like us to interview their donors.
Yeah, man, you know why? They doing something they ain't doing right. They need to stop. Public want to know.
Today, Carlos is donating blood. Despite his busy job, he's a regular blood donor at the Red Cross Center in Lausanne. Carlos sees his act as a sign of commitment to the community. More than 100 million donations are collected each year worldwide. In 2015, the Swiss Red Cross registered 311,000 donations. The figure diminishes each year and they're constantly seeking new donors. Their message is clear: giving blood saves lives.
C'est important pour moi de venir parce que je sais que je peux aider des malades.
Je trouve que c'est quand même quelque chose de beau de pouvoir donner quelque chose, en tout cas qui est une partie de soi-même.
Blood is a quite peculiar juice, said Faust's devil with glee, but he's not the only one to be interested. Health is also an industry, and blood donations are subject to the laws of the market.
Voilà, ça coule bien. C'est tout.
Oui, volontiers.
Before giving blood, these Swiss donors must complete a medical questionnaire and give their informed consent. In particular, there is one line at the end of the form, a sentence in small letters. I am aware that some components of my donation may be used for the production of drugs. Only a few donors read this line, though it's crucial. In reality, most of the donated blood is sold to private companies, something the Red Cross doesn't advertise.
Wir erhalten etwa 320.000 Blutspenden pro Jahr. Das sind Vollblutspenden, das heißt, in diesen Blutspenden sind natürlich alle Bestandteile drin, auch das Plasma.
Okay, und was machen Sie mit Blutplasma?
Im Gegensatz zu den anderen Blutbestandteilen ist es beim Plasma so, dass nur etwa 20% dieser Menge direkt in den Spitälern gebraucht werden. In den Spitälern gebraucht heißt für Patienten, die einen großen Blutverlust haben und dieses Volumen ersetzt halten müssen. Der restliche Anteil, das sind fast 80%, geht in die sogenannte Fraktionierindustrie. Das sind Firmen, die daraus stabile Blutprodukte und Medikamente herstellen.
The plasma fractionation industry. These are the pharmaceutical companies that buy 80,000 liters of plasma from the Red Cross each year. The humanitarian institution makes nearly 10 million Swiss francs from this sale. Are the donors aware of it?
Qu'est-ce que vous savez sur ce que va devenir le sang que vous venez de donner?
Bien, je dois dire que je suis plutôt innocent par rapport à ça. Je me renseigne pas énormément par rapport à ce genre de choses. Quand j'entends le mot don du sang, eh bien c'est le fait que je vais donner de mon sang. Et puis après, ce que ce sang va devenir, eh bien j'ose espérer qu'il soit utilisé dans les hôpitaux qui sont pas très loin de chez nous. Donc c'est un peu l'image que j'ai moi du don du sang. C'est une image un peu innocente.
First discovery. The majority of the donor's blood is sold to pharmaceutical industries. The industry is so interested in Carlos's blood for a specific reason. Its liquid part, called plasma, contains sought-after proteins. They are used to make very expensive and profitable drugs. Who are the players behind this industry? We decided to track the plasma trade.
Welcome to CSL Plasma. Typically, 57% of our blood volume is made up of plasma. Plasma is a straw-colored liquid portion of the whole blood that transports water and nutrients to all cells in the body. It is composed of approximately 90% water and 10% protein.
The plasma industry is huge, and a handful of companies share the world market. Baxter in the USA, CSL Behring in Australia, Girfolds in Spain, and the company Octapharma in Switzerland, which we discover through these promotional films.
Octapharma's raw material is produced by the perfect bioreactor, developed over millions of years of evolution, the human body.
For these companies, plasma is nothing but a raw material, and very lucrative too. The professional term is fractionation, the name of the procedure that transforms donors' plasma into drugs. To do this, they collect, freeze, and mix thousands of liters of human plasma. These companies control a market which is worth $17 billion and growing steadily.
With this piece I made of resin, I will show you the dome as seen in our firmament. Here are your stars, nothing more than bubbles, maybe contains gas or not. But only thing is an external light or a torch. There you have on your left the sun, and there you have on your right the moon. Very clearly you can see the yellow sun with daylight and white like in the night. If I turn it in correct angle, there you have your day and night. Do you see it? If I want to make an eclipse, I only have to put the light in a determined way, and the two will combine. Boom! Eclipses. All right, this is a simple way so you can understand how I see the firmament. Now you can come up with your excuses. There you can see two lights. Yellow for the day as sun, white for the night as moon. There you have it.
We're making electroculture poles here. So this is electroculture 101. This is how we make the antenna. First we drill a hole. Step 2, we take 6-gauge wire and put it through the hole. Now we make 9 clockwise revolutions around the pole. We're making an exit hole where the antenna will finally come out at the top. I'm going to angle this so it pulls through easier. This takes a few minutes. Okay, now we need to dig a hole. And just hit a rock.
So what does this do?
The copper wire is grounded in the earth. That spreads 15 feet in all directions. And up there is harnessing the etheric forces from the atmosphere, real electricity that's measurable. And it brings it into the ground and electrifies the ground. You don't need any insect control and way less fertilizer. And things grow 3 times quicker.
A bunch of clowns on a 0G plane. And what you see here is the 2 people on the left holding the paper. They're about to drop it when there's supposed to be no gravity. They're supposed to be floating, but they timed it wrong, and then they cut away the scene.
Most of y'all have probably heard that Burning Man was declared a national emergency, but there's some pretty crazy stuff coming out. So it was announced earlier that Burning Man was declared a national emergency because it was flooded. And so they sent in FEMA, which already seemed kind of like a weird reason to send in FEMA and keep anyone from leaving the festival. 73,000 people they're keeping locked in there for flooding. Now there's some new terrifying information coming out that there's a virus on the loose in the festival and that people are getting really sick with boils, vomiting, hemorrhaging. To me, this makes way more sense than flooding in terms of what their response was to the situation. This is a text from one of the festival goers, and he said, "Yo, just figured you should hear from me first. Daryl is crazy sick with something that has him coughing up really coagulated blood. Medic showed up wearing a full suit. No idea where he is now. I would stay inside your camper." And he goes on to say that an outside agency is putting up a fence. This is a different festival goer that said, "You're never gonna fucking believe it. They're saying it's Ebola." Freaking Ebola at Burning Man, guys. If this is true, that is insane. I just hope that everyone ends up being okay and that they make it out.
Who can say where the road goes?
Yeah, so there was a lady who pushed her way forward into the concert venue, into the first row, and she started messing with another lady and told us that we are all gonna die tonight.
Do you know why she was saying that? I mean, was this after the shots were fired, or?
It was about 45 minutes before the shots were actually fired, but then she was escorted out by security.
How does that make you feel? I mean,
it makes me feel uncomfortable, especially coming here for my 21st birthday and not knowing if I'm safe, not even knowing if I'm safe going home tomorrow on an airplane. So,
and how did you get out of the venue after this all happened?
We actually weren't there whenever the shooting had occurred. We had already left about maybe 10, 15 minutes before that, but we just barely made it back into our room whenever it started.
And I mean, were you thinking, oh my gosh, this woman told us that before we left?
Yeah, I thought it had a positive correlation to it. Like, obviously she was telling us that, either to tell us to warn us or to tell us that we were all gonna die, and she was part of it. So
okay, we're gonna ask you a question here. Go ahead.
So I have a question. Let's nail this down so that it's a matter of record. I want to know the description of this woman. We hear that this woman who made her way to the front of the stage and then told a lot of people you're all going to die tonight. I want to know from this witness here.
Won't you take me to the disco? Come on, baby. Feel the music get me in, deep within. So my body loves the thrill.
Does anyone believe those were truly wildfires? Wow, and I haven't met any of you, because I've never seen a wildfire go, I'm going to burn this, I'm going to step over this, I'm going to burn that, I'm going to burn that, I'm going to step over this. Where's Oprah's house? Don't touch it! Don't touch Oprah's house!
I would never fall in love again until I found her.
And guess what I found? That there's only one disease. Not two, not three, one. What did you say? I said, Your Honor, there's only one disease. The judge said, what is it? I said, you already know. She said, try me. I said, Your Honor, when someone has sinusitis, what is obstructing the nasal passage? She said, mucus. And when another has bronchitis, what is obstructing the bronchial tubes? She said, mucus. And when another has pneumonia, what's covering the cells of the lungs? She said, mucus. Jumped up and said, what about AIDS? He want to know where the mucus. I said, Your Honor, have you been to an AIDS ward? She said, yes. I said, what is it that the AIDS spits up every 5 minutes? She said, mucus. Where is the mucus? It's in the skin, it's in the blood, and the lymphatic system that makes up the immunological system. That is where you find the mucus. Mr. Victor Herbert.
baby.
Please, I'm asking you. Just show me that you have a baby.
Go ahead, take the blanket off if you're that sure. He's filming you do this, by the way.
Yes, you gave him permission. He will take
I
the
never
blanket
gave him
off.
permission.
You said go ahead and take the blanket off. So
It's a cat! It is a cat! I told you! I told you!
It's a lynx.
What? She has a cat.
It's an emergency service animal, and it's a lynx, not a cat. There's a big difference.
It's a lynx. It's a
What
lynx.
is that? Is that
lynx.
Is that real?
Is
that a
sit
real
back down,
cat?
ma'am. You need to sit back down.
Whoa.
You need to sit back down.
Is that a real cat?
can we just is it a real cat?
Is it alive?
What is it?
It's an emergency service emotional support animal.
Oh.
I believe that's
Well, that's
part of
allowed.
regulation.
Yeah, that's allowed.
Okay.
That's all.
Oh, wow.
Oh, their
Wow.
eyes are.
Wow.